Sitting in Tyler's basement.
Snow is falling on the ground. It's Christmas time. Look around.
Yeah!
Yeah, welcome to Full Size Podcast. It's the Christmas time, everybody. Yeah.
We're getting there. Yeah.
You like to smoke weed during the snow? Like during flake and bake? Like, I love it.
Flake and bake.
Snowflake
Flake
and
and bake?
Yeah.
I like grill and bake. I like
it.
flake and grill.
Definitely when I was in college, I would get really ripped and just put a hoodie on and walk and then listen to the little snow hit my
Crackle it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's a good
college memory.
soundscape to fall asleep to. I have one of them, and the
Oh,
Calm
I
app
bet.
where it's just
But you can like kind
Ew,
of.
Tyler, what the fuck?
I did not catch what he said.
He
That
goes,
was my
I had that noise in the
impression of
call
it.
map and
I know it's like
Ew,
the worst
dude,
impression
stop.
ever. I'm sorry.
So, dude, talking about
That was so
snow before we
stupid.
move on.
Oh my
The
God.
old
You think we'll
apartment.
get it?
No, the government controls goddamn weather. No, dude. So the old apartment we lived in the city, we were in Bordentown, and I'm walking. I used to go on walks sometimes, and call friends, whatever. I went on a walk, and I just hear, and this guy's just dragging a snowblower to the curb. I was like, does that thing run? He goes, I don't know. He goes, my fucking squatter tenants, I'm throwing out all their shit. They left for a day. So I'm like throwing all their shit out. I'm like, that's a really expensive snowblower.
Yeah.
He goes, it's yours if you want it. I'm like,
Jesus.
all right, but don't tell him, because I was like 2 roads over from him. This was like 5 years ago. So I took it. I took the car. I replaced the fuel line. One fuel line and the carburetor float had to be changed. I changed that, cleaned the exhaust up and everything, put a new tire on it, fired it up, and it runs.
That's awesome.
But I never got the chance to use it because we haven't had significant snow for a couple years.
Sure.
This past year, we got a good 6 inches.
Oh, that's right. We did.
I fired up my driveway,
6 inches.
right? I get it all fired up. It's like, it's running all nice. I'm all proud and
Yeah.
everything. I didn't check where the spout was.
Oh.
My 2 neighbors are shoveling their walk.
No.
And I launched fucking snow over them.
Am I the asshole?
Oh, yeah.
Am I the asshole?
And I'm like, oh, no. So I turn it, right? I turn,
Like
you know
a World War II pilot.
you know how you turn the thing and it turns the top of the snowblower? I go over there. I'm like, let me shovel your job. It's like we were all laughing, cracking up. The thing's on auto feed too, so I'm like, sorry, like it's pulling
That's just
me
going away. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
That's a nice one then.
Starting snowblowers is so hard because unless you do it ahead of time, you never touch the thing for like years straight.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to
You
know
know?
the trick? Put it in your if you have a space heater, put it in your shed.
Yeah.
And then put it in your shed with the space heater running. It'll start right away. The reason they don't start is because the cylinder's more compressed when it's cold.
That makes sense too.
So I always put
what
it in the
about, like,
garage.
I guess like gas getting gunked up in there too and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
just
like
drain it
mine
out.
has a gas leak that I just didn't fix because
Not
that
good.
way there's no gas in the carburetor
Yeah.
to sit there and mull around with. It's a very, very slow gas leak. It's not worth.
We
fixing,
worked on
but-
yours. We got it going. Remember?
Yeah. Yep. We got
Yep.
the chain on it too on
I
the
like-
tires. Like it's fun. I do like using the snowblower.
I don't
Yeah.
know why in
Makes you feel
recent
like a man.
years. In recent years, I've really enjoyed working on small motors, like small engines, like
Yeah.
lawnmower motors.
That'd be
Like I
fun.
restored a generator. Like I've done 2 snow blowers. It's just fun.
Yeah,
Like,
I have
love
to
it.
get it. I have to get into actually doing it. Like if I can figure out computers and shit like that, I can figure out an engine too. I'm
Fuel
sure.
line
but-
is nothing, dude. You could do that with a
I
freaking.
mean, I just not that it's not difficult. I'm just saying, like
I just don't know how to diagnose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to
That's the fun part,
diagnose.
yeah.
That's the hard. That's what Dad's good at. Dad's very good at that.
the spark
Yeah.
plug. You hold you unscrew the spark plug from the thing, but leave it plugged in and hold it and pull it. And if it shocks you, spark plug's good. Like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like,
That's a
yeah.
good one. Yeah, I have. I mean, I have a whole second lawnmower in a bin right under behind the couch right here.
Yeah.
Because Dad got me the lawnmower, but he got a whole second one with it.
Oh my
For
God.
parts.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just dismantled it and put it in the bin.
You
I've
just
already taken parts
Frankensteined a
from.
lawnmower.
I've already taken parts from it and put it on my new one now.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah. I feel like a man.
But snow.
Put some hair on your back.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Hey, we are here.
Yeah, we do have Christmas stuff, man. So I mean, tree is up and lights are up and all that stuff. Do you put Christmas lights up, Phil?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Would you
Just
do like
one
just like the
hanging over
gutter
his
or
porch.
I
like?
just don't have any like good electrical areas to plug outside.
Ah, yeah,
So,
running cords, yeah.
Like the one area that we do, we light it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the porch. We do the
Okay.
nice,
Yeah, like
porch.
around the door, whatever.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have like a roofed porch. So
Oh, nice.
we do all the trim,
Okay.
and then we put like little snowflake things.
That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure. The holiday of Christmas is more embraced in your house. Like at my house, I live with a teacher. Christmas break's a big
Oh, yeah.
She loves that holiday more because of the time she gets off.
Oh, yeah.
I actually 2 weeks ago we were talking about Thanksgiving, and my boss is cool because he gives us that Friday off after Thanksgiving, so it's like a little 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
And I like that. But for Christmas, we just get off on Christmas Day. Sometimes he's cool and he'll do like, if Christmas Eve is like a Monday and Christmas Day is a Tuesday, he'll just give us Monday off. Hasn't happened in a few years, but he used to do that. And I was really, really appreciative when he did that. But I think Christmas is embraced in your house because Ashley was a teacher, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of took the fun out of Christmas when you became an adult and you had to go right back to work the
When
next
I had
day.
to pay for presents for everybody, it took the fucking... Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not creative enough to make presents.
No?
for
Which,
people.
speaking
You're
of
not a good
presents,
present giver like that?
what
No?
heavy slime shirt you got on there?
Philadelphia.
Love it. Look at that, guys.
It's
Look
a
at,
great
can you see that in the
day
camera?
to be what?
Philadelphia.
Look at that.
There it is. It's
Dude,
over there.
Eric
Yeah.
Kenny, man, he's the man. Heavy slime.
Nice. I'm okay with gift giving and picking out things that I know people have mentioned stuff like
something in my eye.
something that they need.
That was me all last episode.
Dude, I'm fucking dying here,
Sorry.
dude.
Excuse me.
I've had shit in my eye for like since
So
I
what's
was
the
like
thing
20.
with that where once you rub it, you just constantly feel something? Is that like the wrinkle?
pushing
Do you
it
like
deeper.
wrinkle something in your eye that makes it feel like there's something in there?
Yikes.
Like the first layer of your skin, if you rub it enough, it wrinkles the skin
stop. It
and it
made
just
me
makes
think
it
of that from
feel
my
like there's something in
I
your
literally
eye.
looked at you. I'm like, "Oh, Phil shirt." Wink. Like
And that was
the
it.
Fuck.
So do you put a lot of Christmas lights up, Kyle?
Yeah, we do. I still have them up from last year.
You do?
Yep, because they're not multicultural.
These are my multicultural lights.
They're multicultural.
These are my multicultural lights.
Multiple.
Multicolored.
multi-purpose.
Oh, you got the LGBTQ lights.
I played the light.
It's
Shut
RGB.
up! I didn't play the light. I did green. You can control the box.
Okay, and do different
That's what
colors.
she
I did
said.
green. No, she didn't. You can put green. You can put green on there for like the St. Patrick's Day, or like pink for
Okay.
like. And
I
I,
like
didn't, but I made that the excuse to keep them up.
Okay, well,
so
good
now
enough.
they have orange, and there's an orange flickering
the
one. I'm going to
flyers.
turn it on for Halloween. I did turn it on for Halloween 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, a month, fucking last year.
You have many strokes, don't you?
God, I'm just
2
dying.
days, 2 months, weeks, days
dying
ago.
over here, dude.
Whenever
Fuck.
Halloween was on the
I
calendar.
was dipped in the acid 4 days ago. I can't
Cut the
think
box
straight.
part out.
Sorry.
That's what Phil.
is that what she said, too?
Like, hopefully Phil doesn't. Hopefully Phil doesn't traipse on this. Phil's like, emergency break.
Yeah.
Emergency break.
My stupid brain goes for the funny
I like
teenager
Christmas
jokes.
decorations. We have a little sled that. So my cat, as soon as I get an Amazon box or any box shipment, anything, or if I'm packing orders, she'll lay in the box. She'll lay in the box. We got this little sled that's like 1.5 feet by a foot. We put a little blanket in it, and she lays in the sled.
Really?
Like she's.
I love that.
It's so cool.
That's so
It's
cool. You need to make
cute.
that your Christmas card or
I
something.
know. We
Take a
have
you
her-
picture
get her
of
to
that.
like.
We have one with a hat on her sitting there like, fuck this shit. I'm Jewish now. Get out of here.
Do you
Animal
put,
leaguers.
you're a pusher a little bit?
No, she's not cool like that.
One house open mirror.
Yeah,
Or
right.
like a Roomba.
Dude, I want her to ride the
Put it on
Roomba
top.
so bad.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's
I
like-
got fucked up trying to put her on that thing.
That's a Christmas miracle.
Oh my God! If she rode the Roomba, I would cry like watching your son hit his first home run.
Yeah.
It would be unbelievable.
So,
Do you do the interior? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
yeah. I
Decked
got
them. We
the
decked the
biggest
shit out them halls.
the biggest thing I got from my house was last year. I got the Santa's marching band. Decked the shit out of the halls. The Santa's marching band. It's the little it's the little bells. It's the little bears that have 2 bells, and there's like 12 of them, and they're all hooked up to a box.
You remember what happened with that?
And I put them all together, and they're all hooked together, and then when you switch it on, they all play a song based on whatever bell they hit.
You know what
whatever
they are?
we
You know
had
what
it
I'm
when we were
talking
little.
about? Yeah.
And I don't know, they broke a long time ago, so I ordered them on Amazon again for a little Christmas nostalgia, and I love it. They're awesome. I love
And then I
playing
found
with
them at Goodwill for $20.
Really?
Right
It's the
after
wrong
he got
ones
them.
anyway. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's the wrong ones anyway.
They're bears.
There's a
No, you had the Santas.
We had this.
No, we had the bears.
All right.
fight.
Chalk up
Still
that L.
fight.
Hold on.
Still, that
Wow,
yes,
Tyler scored
yes.
again.
Yeah.
Brr, another one in the dugout. Tyler, yep. Rally
Yes,
cat.
still lots of decorating inside the house. Yes, Christmas tree, the stockings, the whole 9. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
funny that you mentioned that like nostalgic like thing.
Uh huh. because that's the time of year for it.
Like I have one. I saw a Christmas tree that has like little lights that look like plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that look like little plastic icicles. You mean?
Yeah, or like it's like a glass tree with like all the little holes, but all the little.
Oh yes.
Oh, Lennox.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have those.
Yeah. So I had one of those when I was a kid, and then
We broke one.
I think it broke somewhere in my
always
childhood.
break.
Yeah,
So
we
I found one
busted
at Target and I bought it. And
Nice.
And
Yeah,
now
Court,
I have one in my house. So
a few years ago, Court told us, she's like, I really like those. I want one of those. So we got one. And then when my grandmother passed away, I forget who, my mom or my dad knew that Court liked it and asked if she wanted the one from our great grandmother. So we have our great grandmother's glass tree with all the lights on it and everything too. Though we have a couple of them now. Those things are awesome.
They are.
They are. We found the other one we found at a yard sale, and it has like the really thin plug for the wall, like it's really old.
Yeah.
Not grounded, burn the shit down.
Yeah, but
kind
it's
of
just
plug.
a light bulb, so it's not a big deal.
wanna
But
replace
it's the old fashioned nature of it. That's like, this is sweet. This is Christmas.
You ever
know?
plug one of them things in the wrong direction? You pull the plug, you burn your fucking fingers. I had an old guitar amp, or if you
Yeah,
plug
that was
it in
before when they used to be the same
hot and
size
cold,
prongs.
we ain't grounding shit.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah,
getting that
exactly.
juice.
I have a guitar amp where I'll plug it in. It's got two of the same size prongs, so I don't know. It's a gamble each time. I used to mark it, but I'd plug it in and I'd be playing, and it's like it has this old crunchy sound to it. And if it was plugged in the wrong way, all of a sudden, when the tubes heat up too much, I'll be playing guitar and just be, and I'm like, come on.
It just starts doing that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it starts buzzing.
So the old Christmas tree thing, that's a nice one to have too. And another old decoration that we've started to adopt a little bit around the house, or no, outside the house, is the blow molds.
Yeah.
We got a couple of the old blow molds, the plastic,
blow mold?
the old plastic Santas that
Who's
are
mold?
hollow
Oh,
inside with the
yeah.
light inside of them.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the blow. Yeah, because they blow the plastic into the mold that's in its hollow inside. They're called blow molds.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I learned something today.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what those are. And those are really old school. You'll see
Yeah.
them all scratched up and shit. But
Yeah,
they're
they're cool.
still a thing, though.
Yeah.
There is a New Jersey landmark of Christmas decorations actually in this neighborhood, pretty much.
Yeah.
Phillips Ave is the most decorated. They won most decorated house in New Jersey for Christmas.
Really?
And they literally have a donation box under their electric meter, and it's just spinning like a record player.
Yeah, did you ever see on ABC?
It's
it was
sick, dude. It's fucking cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Great Christmas Light Fight on TV,
No.
where it's a reality show where they go to
Oh, that's
different
right.
houses
They were
that
on that.
decorate like crazy
Yep,
for
yep.
Christmas
Are
all
any,
around the
like,
country.
right next to each other?
Huh?
Or any like right next?
I think they
like,
battle with other
neighbors?
towns.
Oh, other
No,
towns.
that's what it is. Like, yeah, they'll just like they'll go tour the place and then they'll just like judge all of them and crown someone the winner. And these people won.
Yeah, they won.
in New
It's
Jersey.
cool. I think
cool.
closer
Yeah.
to when we get closer
Martell's.
to Christmas. Yeah, Martell's. When we get closer to Christmas, I'd actually like you to see it because it's pretty
It's
fucking
insane.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it'll get you in the
insane.
holiday
And they
spirit.
take those
So,
little
a mobile-
outdoor.
Shake those holiday blues.
Do you ever see those little kids playhouses, the plastic ones, the little from Little Tykes?
Yeah.
They look like little playhouses.
Oh, yeah, they
each
have
one
a-
of them.
yeah.
He has like 12 of them set up with little scenes inside of all of them, like
little
he does
Christmas
a lot
village.
of shit.
Really?
Cool stuff. A lot of blow ups too. What's your opinion on blow ups for Christmas decorations?
I would love them. I'm scared to have them.
Why?
Keep them over time.
Yeah, they pop
blow ups.
eventually.
The
Yeah.
blow ups. You just throw them away.
Well, no, I saw like a $400 AT Christmas one.
Oh, $400 is
Yeah.
different.
An at one.
Yeah, like the big Star Wars four-legged thing.
Yeah, but that's like 2 stories tall, isn't it? Or at least a
It was,
story.
it was like one store, but it had a Christmas hat.
That's fucking
That's
cool.
it. Just the Christmas hat. It makes it Christmas.
It was an at, and
and it had a Christmas. Okay, that's kind of cool though. I like that.
You put it on your roof.
Yeah.
That's true.
That'd be cool. People can see it from like
Yeah, and I was
76.
I also feel like I was a jerk kid. I always made the reindeer hump, on, like reposition.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I always feel like some kid's gonna just come by and stab it. Like
Yeah.
and you wouldn't
Yeah.
even be mad because you're like, that's fucking what I did.
Yeah.
That's
I deserve
That's
it.
what I would do.
Yeah.
Dude, chalking
right.
it up to like, dude, giving yourself the preemptive, I was a kid once, let's not do this.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that all the time. Should I throw this out? Should I put the fish tank out now or should I put it out in the morning? Because I could see a kid coming and crushing this fucking thing at nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard thing. You would think about like
we
what you did
do.
when you were a kid and stuff, and then you like apply it to now. And it's like, would I do that? You know.
The best part about sorry,
That's okay.
I was gonna go different topic.
Well, I was
was
going
I.
to say what we do around the house. The people we bought the house from, they left their ashes in the basement. So we
Where's this going?
do a little Christmas village and then we sprinkle it like it's snow. So like they're here with us too, you know?
Why do you want them with you?
I'm just kidding.
I know that. I know that.
I used to make lines of my ancestors
See
and
Phil
rip them.
drilling a hole in the side of my head, looking at me like, what the fuck fuck is this guy talking about?
Trying to figure it out.
No, we do. So it's cool because Christy's mom gave us a bunch of nice Christmas stuff, and Mom gave us some Christmas stuff when we bought the house. This is only our third Christmas in the house.
It was like a housewarming, but Christmas stuff. Like you got
and
the fireplace.
It's cool to buy our own decorations and have our own traditions and stuff, but to carry, like you said, great grandmom's Christmas tree, like to have some of the stuff from our parents is kind of nice, keeping them there.
Yeah, I got some of our ornaments that were on our Christmas tree when we were little. Mom gave us some of them.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, is the ornaments.
Just going through the old, because like same thing. My mom and dad gave me old ornaments and just going through them every year.
Yeah, there's always a handful of ornaments that we don't end up using because they look like crap, but you don't want to get rid of them either.
Oh God,
like the popsicle ones from your kids from that you made when you were a kid or something like that. Or do you have any that you made as a kid that you have?
I do, and I did some culling actually when I received them. I was like, I can't. This is just
culling
too
Christmas
awful.
culling.
Yeah,
the culling Christmas episode.
Yeah, just fucking diving through some of them and. I don't know.
I have to try to find the one that I have. It is a gingerbread man that I tried to decorate with overalls, but it just looks like it's wearing a yellow bra. And Court loves that ornament. I have to find it. So
I turned all my old Pez dispensers into ornaments.
Into ornaments?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea,
dude.
Like,
Pez dispensers
as an ornament.
Okay, I'm glad you just said that. Last week,
how did you find today?
Last weekend, I went to yard sales.
Here it is.
Nice.
It's just an awkward cutout picture of me from 4th grade.
It looks like a villain from Spy Kids movie.
And it's hard to see in this picture. I'll post it. It'll be on the video for those of you listening. But I'm zoomed in the picture here. See this little spot on my nose right here? Is dark. I fell for the smelling the Mr. Sketch marker and touching my nose, and that's purple. It was a grape.
That's funny.
Well, worth it because that's the best one.
That's the best one. Or blue raspberry.
Yeah, top 3.
Right?
Blue,
pink.
red.
Pink was mine.
Pink?
Yeah,
pink?
I like
Bubble gum?
Strawberry?
Nah, I like the pink one. The tip just smelled like raspberries.
That's what she said.
Oh,
I don't know. The pink tip smelled like raspberries.
No, I'm not even. Now I can't even say the second part of what I want to say.
Yes, you can.
The black one smelled good too. Licorice.
Nice.
Nope.
No, licorice. No one liked licorice.
I love licorice.
Speech jam app.
Sounded like a fast motion.
I love it. Another thing I love during this time of year is all the Christmas specials. I love digging back into the Hey Arnold and the SpongeBob ones, and
my
dog was a good one.
Can you inform me on the Hey Arnold one? Because me and my wife
for Halloween.
Halloween. Like I can't remember any of the holiday episodes.
Yeah,
for
dude.
Rugrats. Rugrats. Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
The Hey Arnold one we talked about. That was the one that was like War of the Worlds, where they thought aliens were taking over, but it was all the kids just dressed up like Halloween.
The Christmas one, though.
The Christmas one was when they were playing Secret Santa in the house, and Arnold gets Mr. Wynn. And
his daughter's not home or something.
Yeah, he couldn't find the right present for him. He goes to his house to get to know him, to try to help find the right present or something, and then he learns that he's always sad around Christmas because he lost his daughter. He doesn't know where she was. It was in the Korean War.
Yeah,
he lost his daughter. She was separated. They were separated by a war.
If you watch it, yeah, it will.
And that's why he's in that city. It's because when the soldier took his daughter, he held out the name of the city. So that's why he came there, and he's been there for like 20 years trying to find his daughter.
Holy moly!
And then Arnold gets this guy to find the daughter, and she shows up for Christmas. It's a tearjerker. It's a great episode, man. Wow. It's a great episode.
And then Gerald cuts all their heads off with a chainsaw and makes decorations out of it. It's great.
Great episode.
The suck it thing from the 2000s.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah. Let me drink my surge.
But that one's a great one. Doug and Rocco too.
Oh, for sure. I remember both of those, dude.
Remember the Doug one was where what was it? What's his name? Porkchop gets arrested for biting Phoebe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phoebe Bluff.
Yeah,
dude. So my favorite movie.
I've been quizzing everyone on whose Rocco's dog's name was.
Spunky.
Okay.
Yeah. Rocco's dog is Spunky. I was talking about.
And if anyone says
Doug's
otherwise,
dog.
What the fuck are they saying?
Yeah, all right.
Doug's dog was Porkchop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Did I say Spunky?
No, I've been quizzing people on Rocco. I just wanted to confirm my knowledge on
Rocco
the
trivia right here, bro. My favorite
Rocco.
show.
Rocco's a great show.
My favorite movie of all time happens to be a Christmas movie. And I push it like religion on people, but
It's a Wonderful Life?
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. I watch it in summertime. I can watch it for so long because... Actually, I don't know why. because
it's my favorite because
no, not for any specific reason, but it's just the way it's shot. You almost feel like you can relate with that time period.
Well.
It's shot.
It's very cozy Christmas too, though. That's the thing. It's very cozy Christmas, but it's black and white too.
The set is very big and it's very open, and it was for the time. It was very clear. The black and it was very cool. I watched it colorized one time. No good.
Oh really?
No good.
Yeah, colorized is weird.
It's weird. They're all like pink. They look like pink. They look like pink starburst.
Especially 80s or so is when they tried colorizing a lot of things, and it just looks like someone threw up Crayola crayons on film. Like,
America,
not good.
Why does your face look like pudding?
It's not accurate. Nowadays, though, when they colorize something, they have computers that are really helping to meld the black and white shades with the color shades, and it looks really good. Like, they started doing that with a few select I Love Lucy episodes. Remember they were doing that for a few years in a row?
The Christmas I Love Lucy's the best.
Yes, the Christmas I Love Lucy episode. It's a clips episode, but still good. Still good. We always watch it every year, and we always had a cassette tape that had a specific set of episodes in a row.
My mom recorded them off TV,
and we would always play it while we're decorating the tree. And it had Rudolph, it had the Lucy Christmas, it had
Sesame Street
Christmas, which was also a good one. I still like to watch that.
I love that still.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Yeah,
it's not for kids though. That's the thing. You watch it; it's like designed for adults to watch with kids.
Yeah, the colors are for the kids. The colors are for the kids.
They're like, let me tell you about sex, Big Bird. No, they're no. Basically,
and the number 6 and 9.
It's about. There's a story where Big Bird gets lost, and the kids and the parents come together and teach Big Bird.
He went away on a depressing walk because he doesn't think Santa's coming or something like that, right?
And they lose him. They file a police report.
You think he's
There's
not
a murder.
real.
Cookie Monster touches something inappropriately. It's just very. There's a lot going on there. No, but I think that the Sesame Street Christmas is not designed for just
Pull
kids.
down your pants. Nom.
Cake pop. Nom, nom, nom. Cake pop.
Cake pop.
You sounded like that guy right there.
I thought you said K-pop.
Oh,
strong guy.
Pop.
Was there a what's a home run star?
Home star? Oh, December Ween. They were called December Ween episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
December Ween.
Tyler can do a good
I
home
set you
star.
off for 10:30 p.m. instead of a.m. again.
No, do.
Oh, crap. It's December Ween already.
I just said do like 8 times.
Okay.
Do strong
what am I
bad.
doing here?
Strong bad.
Yeah, remember the marzipan answering machines?
Yeah.
Where they'd leave a voicemail?
They're the best.
Okay, so what am I doing here? Step 1 is to greet the recipient of the call. Oh, okay. Hey, marzipan, this is Hope Star. Hang up and try again. Or something like that.
I'm trying to think.
Hey, marzipan, this is Sugar Face.
That's good.
Why are you calling me Home Star? Remember?
Yeah. Those were so good.
Do you think that there could possibly... So my problem with Christmas movies and my whole thing with holidays in general, nostalgia takes over literally everything, where I don't like welcome any new shit, like new movies, new songs. Like, it's like Christmas. Think of any Christmas song. The newest one that people have embraced is like fucking 80s, 89 Mariah Carey.
I know the newest one is the Kelly Clarkson song.
No, I'm talking about like...
That's not a remake?
I think it is.
Is it a remake?
But what I'm saying is, think about when you think of
is
Christmas
new,
carols, you think of the 40s, 50s, Gene Autry, Burl Ives, all that old shit.
Yeah.
Nat King Cole.
Yeah, Nat King Cole. Yeah, but it's like no. We got
as
enough
soon
of
as
that.
somebody tries to
recreate it,
spin it, a little flair or something like that,
it don't happen.
Horrible. Like Barbra Streisand's version of Jingle Bells is a total ADD trip.
Horrible.
Is it?
Yes, it changes rhythm constantly, like a old big band thing. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, my
I haven't
jingle
heard
bell,
it.
jingle bell.
It's terrible.
Dashing through. And one horse up, it's like, it's horrible.
You want to know what I like to watch? Obviously, Charlie Brown's Christmas is good.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Garfield's Christmas.
I never watched that. The original one with
Bill Murray's the voice.
Voice.
And so John Boy and
John Boy.
and Odie and no, John Boy. Doc Boy is his brother. John, Odie, and Garfield go back to the farm where John was born and raised, and his family's there. His grandmom's there, and all these people are there. And Garfield has like this fever dream where he gets a chair where whatever he thinks of, it pops out of the chair, and it expresses greed and like how families like, dude, the fucking old school TV specials about Christmas really were like, you know what, you're a real asshole, This is what matters, okay? And they all had the redeeming aspect to it.
Yeah, they're all really deep,
dude,
unexpectedly deep.
I like the Claymations for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Claymations. The Rankin Bass ones. Yeah,
play the Rankin Bass sound.
The Rankin Bass sound. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let me see. Rankin Bass Productions.
I got it. You keep talking, Ty. I got it.
Oh, okay. What I was going to say was we wanted to talk about voice actors today too, and this is what made me think that like this would be a good transition, was because we were always talking about how we like the old school specials for Christmas time, which is true. But I've always been fascinated with watching something on TV, listening to a voice, and going, "That's the guy that does this voice." Yeah. Like trying to pin it. It's like a weird trivia thing that I feel like I'm good at.
And it hits your ear, and you're just like, "What?
Yeah,
wait, I heard
that sounded like Tom Kenny," and it was. You know what I mean? Like, or something weird like that. Like you always find like, and then I always walk around with it in my pocket. Like, did you know? Oh yeah,
that meant you were either eating a good dinner, or you were like,
Oh yeah.
Tell you a story.
All right, that's enough of that. Yeah, no, you're right though.
Good special.
Didn't that always come out at the end though of the that played at the end of the episode?
No, before.
Though, right? Oh, it was before?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those are always good.
Rudolph, Frosty, like Rankin Bass was a production house in the 60s, I think it was.
60s, 70s.
60s, 70s, and
early 80s.
Yeah.
And Frosty was one.
Yep.
Happy birthday. Yep.
I always loved the what the hell, the Heatmeister and
dude, the Year Without a Santa Claus is great.
Great one. Yeah, man, you can't forget that one.
Yeah, and the one with the
Winnie the Pooh has some good ones.
The Santa Claus. The what's the one where the guy, no toys.
Oh, that is Santa Claus Has Come to Town.
That's the good
one. For in front of the other.
Yeah, you will not have toys. You will learn to work for Stalin.
Toys? You'll be no more toy makers to the king.
I will get this speech, and in 50 years they will read it on a podcast.
There's a Captain Planet Christmas episode.
Yes, there was.
There was. There's very odd ones. DuckTales, I think.
There was a He-Man Christmas. Like there was a lot.
Was there?
Yeah, I feel like
it was every cartoon's obligation to do a Christmas special for a little extra grab at views, right?
You have to be,
right?
At Star Wars Christmas, I think they did an animated one, but the best one that I saw was the old Justice League. They did it's just hilarious because they're like trying to save Santa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's good.
Smurfs.
I think Family Guy made fun of them once because Peter was going around on Christmas trying to watch the special called Kiss Save Santa, and it's all the members of Kiss.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Kiss had some
Santa.
crazy.
Santa's holding from like a freaking velociraptor nest or something. Like,
dude, speaking of Kiss, and with holidays, with Halloween passing 2 months ago, there was the Paul Lynde. Remember do you know who Paul Lynde is?
No.
He was the actor on Hollywood Squares. He was always in the center.
Got taken?
What?
The song got taken?
No, that's the guy from America's Most Wanted.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
But the guy, if you look up Paul Lynde, he was a guy who was very flamboyant in the 70s and talked like this. And he was always at center square. No, that's Rip Torn.
Oh.
But anyway, he had a show called the Paul Lynde Show. And they did the Paul Lynde Halloween special, and my grandfather had it on a cassette tape. He recorded weird shit, and he had cool shit, but also like, why did you record that, Poppy? Like, this is 1977. Like, we don't want to watch this. It was a Paul Lynde Halloween special, and they had Kiss on there. And it was the oddest pairing. And I remember Paul Lynde said, "Well, why don't you go down your elevator shoes?" to like Gene Simmons. But they played Detroit Rock City, Beth, and King of the Nighttime World on the Paul Lynde Halloween special. And it was the weirdest thing with Kiss to be on this show. It's like, it felt like so forced. You know,
a lot of them are, though.
Like a lot of the holiday, like for fucking He-Man or like Star Wars to do Christmas, that's just for capitalization.
A little bit.
And the fun fact about the Paul Lynde show, the housemaid was the Wicked Witch of the West, the lady that was Margaret Hamilton was her name.
Margaret Hamilton, yeah.
That's a pretty... I don't think we'd get in trouble if we played that.
That's a good little trivia slice.
It's
there.
very cool. Yeah. Yep.
That's what I like doing with the voice actors is did you know that Tom Kenny was the original voice of Spyro the Dragon?
That's fucking
really?
That's a cool loophole.
Cool.
And that's something his
rabbit hole.
And that's something that his we'll say co-actor has in common with him is him in the PlayStation world is Clancy Brown, who does the voice of Mr. Krabs, was the voice of Dr. Neo Cortex in Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yes.
And Lex Luthor in Justice League.
Really?
I love doing he was the voice of this. Like, the one I like is Tony the Tiger was also the voice of the vacuum in the Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
Brave Little Toaster is one of my favorite movies.
And he sang the Grinch song.
Yep.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
Yes.
Was his name,
Yes,
right?
it was. Yeah.
Tom Kenny's a huge one in the name of voice acting. You got SpongeBob, Heifer, the dog from Cat Dog. He was Dog from Cat Dog. The mayor from the Powerpuff Girls, obviously. Cool. And the original voice of Spyro. Those are the ones that I just like popped in my head. Was just like, this guy's nuts. Obviously, there's millions more. This guy
For
is
sure.
just no. It's just like I idolize these people because it's like you could be famous and you can make famous people money, but unless you're like Tom Kenny or like your other voice actor, you could walk down the street and no one know who the fuck you are.
Yeah,
and that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like Billy West when I think about voice actors. Because what's cool is because he did like for instance Ren and Stimpy. He was both characters.
He was Ren too.
Yeah, he would read a script and he would go back and forth with his own character.
Oh, yeah,
he was Doug. Yep.
If you look at Stimpy's voice, close your eyes and think of Fry from Futurama.
Same thing.
Almost the same thing.
Right. Because it's the same person.
But he would switch from Stimpy to Ren, which was more like Zoidberg in a way.
Does he play Zoidberg?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So it's kind of like
you get to see these people
it's
like
just
play
minute.
the same. They have only so many tools in their Swiss Army knife.
It's little minute changes that makes their voices like I've said it on the show before. I've done it on the show before. Kermit the Frog, John C. Reilly, and Ray Romano are the same exact impression, but just a little bit lower of each one. Kermit is kind of here. Ray Romano's a little higher, and then Dale and my drum set. You know what I mean? It's just a little.
It's all the throatiness.
It's just a little tiny change, and they're completely different characters.
Yeah,
and I think to hone that craft enough to switch in between from going to Ren and Stimpy had to be fucking brutal. I don't know.
And to just like be like, oh my god, that's the same person. Like that's nuts.
So cool.
Like when it spreads out that far, you're like, oh wow.
I always love to watch table
convincing.
reads. Huh? Like table reads of voice actors, like they would read when they would do table script reads. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I always really, really enjoyed seeing the voice actors do that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why.
The voices.
This is cool because it's like they just change it up.
Yeah, like how about Carlos Alazraqui? You know who he is, right? He's the voice of Rocco, and he was also the voice. Oh, he was also Lieutenant Dangle, I think his name.
Yeah.
I think that's who he was on Reno 911.
Reno 911.
Oh. Anyway, he was also Spunky. He was Mr. Weed, who was Peter's boss at the toy factory in the old episodes of Family Guy.
That's awesome.
And he was the Taco Bell dog. Taco Bell, that dog. That was him, right? No, so it's like, oh, shoot, no way. Clancy Brown we talked about. The two. Okay, so the two that I was like, this lady is everywhere. Was one of them was Tress MacNeille, which is who you had on your list too, I think, Phil, right? This lady's voice was everywhere in Rugrats, in The Simpsons, just anything animated. Her voice was all over the place. She was in Tiny Toons.
She's an Archer.
She's an Archer now?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. She, excuse me. She was Arnold's grandma in Hey Arnold.
There we go.
She was Babs in Tiny Toons. In DuckTales, she played a bunch of characters in DuckTales and Animaniacs. She was Dot. Mm-hmm. The Simpsons, she was a bunch of characters. Like just so you're not like, oh, who is this person? If you hear this voice, you've heard this voice before. I know you have. So let me just play this. I'm just waiting for the ad to pass by so I can.
You best bring them back where from you got them.
Yep.
Now, this is called a Lady Baltimore cake. At my age, I don't have much saliva left, so you'll have to lick my thumb before I can turn the page.
Oh, can I just turn the page for you?
No. Welcome to matinee.
So her voice is all over the place as well. And I was like, who is this lady? I know this lady is everywhere. You know, it's one of those. Here she says grandma and Hey Arnold.
And 3 minutes
Very
till
close.
Was that dry or fried, dear? Oh, dry. Yes, all right. Underline 3 times. Yeah,
That brings
you
it back.
bet that.
Yeah, right? So much so, like her voice in general just takes you right back. I think she was Angelica's mom in Rugrats.
Here you go.
Listen,
I found something.
I am tired of these endless justifications.
Yeah.
Wow.
Charlotte
Christmas
Pickles?
after
Charlotte
all, the
Pickles,
season of
yeah.
love
Yeah.
and joy. I don't care, Jonathan. We've got to crush the competition,
Shit,
and we've got to
definitely.
crush them now.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize how close whatchamacallit's doll and her mom look alike.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoa.
Angelica's doll looks a lot like her mom with the tube hair.
So I mentioned a few episodes back that Hank Azaria called in 101.5.
Yeah.
I have a clip.
Of Hank Azaria?
Yeah. Do you want to plug it in the board?
Just text me the URL and I'll play it on my computer because I don't have the I don't have the adapter on me. I don't know.
You kind of just asked it, but Hank, let's say Superintendent Chalmers is talking to Mo the bartender. Are you doing one character first, then the next character, or can you guys actually, after 30-something years, go back and forth?
Yeah, like, are you just like rapid fire
That's
switching
exactly
your
what I
voice
had.
live like that? Or do you just do the
No,
same?
I can. This is Superintendent Chalmers. I can certainly. We can go back and forth, right, Mo? Yeah, that's right, Chalmers. We can do whatever we feel like doing. That's of course
So
correct.
fucking awesome.
Now, we find it too difficult, which I never do find it that difficult, but sometimes I do. Then I'll do a take of just Chalmers, and then a take just as Mo. But normally we can go back and forth there.
It's so talented.
It's so crazy. You could just hear it. You know?
And
you
the
can
rest
just hear
of the
it. How about
Guys,
this
it's been a
one?
while. I need a.
On
I need
you
a
got
hit.
Dan
Yeah, let's start with you.
Katzlin
I've never seen him live.
Harry's here,
Take a little
do Homer
stroll
and
through all
stuff.
the different characters. Can you give us a little Homer, maybe?
Yeah, all right, a little Homer.
This is such a good clip. You never saw this?
No.
Oh my god.
Then, of course, there's Krusty the Clown.
All right, Krusty.
Yeah.
I love late night. You can say anything. The cacta.
Grandpa Simpson, what are you people doing in my room?
Nice.
That's so
Of
good.
course, there's Mayor Quimby, not to be confused with a certain politician from Massachusetts.
Right.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And
Just variations.
Groundskeeper
oh,
Willie.
do it for Groundskeeper Willie.
So good.
Whoa, work for me now.
Mr. Burns.
Smithers, I've got a rocket in my pocket.
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Wow.
He's just talking to himself in the booth.
I know.
Principal Skinner.
Principal Skinner.
There'll be an assembly after school, and you all must attend. I do Dr. Julius Hibbert.
Wow.
So that's just what I mean. Like, you just see these people do this, and you're just like, you are a magician.
Yeah.
You know?
It's insane.
I do. So the voices that I like doing, like obviously we have our impressions, but literally every animal we've ever had, I had a whole like dialect and personality for the animal. Like how you have Abby and we had Cora and then
sure.
and
Yeah,
we
like,
had BB.
I like to go to the zoo and I just keep doing voices for the animals that I
love
see
that.
at the zoo.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
do that.
Or
And
just
Court's
make
just
up
like, why do you do
conversations.
that every time? It's like it just comes out. I want to do it.
Exactly.
So like and we come out with our own dialect and stuff. Like so my dog Deli, okay, she does all those grunts like where she's just like upset all the time, like like that. So I pictured if she could talk. She would like to like a little bit of like a back, like I don't want to be over here. I want to be a yawn. She can't say L's; they're Y's. I like to be a yawn. I hate Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Halloween scary. I don't like skeletons.
That's Deli. That's
Yeah.
Deli Belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always fun to do that, making up conversations with
And I
people
make-
that you see on the street.
I make her, the cat,
Like that?
and the other dog talk. They all three talk
yeah.
together, and like it's funny because I'll passive aggressively like tell Christy some kind of information. I think Dad wants you to do the dishwasher, but I'm not sure. Like I'm like
yeah.
She's
Well,
like, Kyle, just ask me to do the dishwasher. You know what I mean?
Speaking of animals, the one guy, D. Bradley Baker,
Yeah.
he's making a career just on grunts and noises. And like some of his credit, he has like some really good credits, like Klaus from American Dad.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But he's been Appa, the bear flying bison thing.
Oh yeah.
He's been a
Just
lot of
doing those
one of his
noises,
credits is just all the animals in the Wild Thornberries.
Really?
That's his credit. Is
Whoa.
all of the animals.
All of the animals in the
That's a
Wild
sick
Thornberry.
credit though. You know
Which
the animals,
was,
all of them.
Eliza Thornberry was
She talked to animals.
yeah, no, her voice was
You broke the show down for us.
no,
Thank
it was
you.
Gretchen Wieners.
Stretching wieners.
Gretchen Wieners.
Oh,
from Mean Girls.
Stretching wieners.
Lacey Chabert.
I don't know who that is.
That's her voice, which was also Meg's original voice in Family Guy. Remember how
Really?
Meg had a different voice?
No.
Meg had a different voice for the first 2 seasons of Family Guy. It was
Yeah,
Lacey Chabert.
yes, she did.
And then by the 3rd season or end
It
of the
was Mila
2nd
Kunis
season, it was
eventually,
Mila
right?
Kunis.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. They make fun of it all the time. Like Stewie's time machine goes so far back to the beginning, and then it's like she goes to, let me take the baby. Like, oh my God, that's how far back I am. You're Lacey Chabert. Like,
They call it out in the
They bring her
episode.
back?
for that part. Yeah, that's how
I
old it is.
love
Yeah.
retrospective Family
Yeah.
Guy episodes. There's us and the friends. Like, remember in the watching the fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the old gang.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is. Oh no, this is just them making fun of it. I wanted like an actual clip from what. Oh, here it is. Here's a duck.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my God, we're getting closer to the beginning. You're Lacey Chabert.
Nice.
Because like the really old episodes of Family Guy were all.
Seth MacFarlane's very talented.
Oh, here's one right here. Here you go. This is a good example.
Meg, you're home late.
I stayed after school to try out for cheerleading.
Yeah, that's Meg's original voice.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. How'd you do?
I'll give you a hint.
Not very observant these days.
I sucked.
Yay!
The old Family Guy was such a different vibe.
It's so
too.
weird.
It was
Yeah, it's
very
like a
weird.
slower pace. It's not-
Yes. Yeah, a lot of stuff was slower pace in the beginning, though.
Yeah,
like when it
that
was
is
finding its
interesting.
groove, you know.
Yep.
But another one that was that I liked was Kath Souse or Sousey or Susie. I don't know how to say her last name.
Got
That one there.
I see
so ice.
Darkwing Duck on her credit, so I'm in
She's
that.
on.
shit.
She's on there a lot. She's you've definitely heard. She's Lola Bunny in Space Jam.
Oh hell yeah!
You didn't. Yeah, you'll know this voice. Let me see if we can find it here.
I'd like to try out for the team.
Oh yeah.
My name is Lola Bunny.
Billy West was fucking Bugs.
On the court.
Yeah.
He was fucking Bugs.
I am strong. I am invincible. I am scared spotless.
So it's
Oh my
Phil and
God,
Lil
yeah,
as well.
Phil
You
and
can't
Lil.
tell.
Yeah.
Phil and Lil and the Moss.
Billy West was Bugs in Space Jam.
Yeah.
I said he was fucking Bugs.
Billy West was fucking Bugs.
Space Jams.
He was fucking Bugs. Like it sounds like he was having sex with insects.
What's up, cock?
I like whatchamacallit, the one
one saw
guy,
that.
Phil Lamar. He transitioned from being an actor to a
Voice actor? Wow.
Really?
And he's the voice of Samurai Jack.
Bro, Metal Gear Solid 2 was a sick video game.
He was in that?
Bring him up. Dude, he was
Let's see.
Khan in Mortal Kombat. Who the fuck is this guy?
I have jagged teeth, and I eat angel birds. They are your
Do not tell me he's.
Hi, I'm Phil Lamar. I've played a lot of different characters.
Wait a
I've played
minute.
Hermes on Futurama.
Yes.
The samurai known as Jack on Samurai Jack.
Yep.
Green Lantern in Justice League.
Bulby.
No! Bowie!
Go Ray!
What? What? That's the same person. Bulby Strovanovsky and freaking Ollie Williams.
Oh my god!
I love Phil Lamar.
Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. I
On
love
Jimmy
that.
Neutron
Ollie Williams! Let's go Ray!
on Family Guy. I'm about to play some new characters.
What?
Based on some images I have never seen before.
So he's making voices in front of us here. But what a
He's cool.
repertoire. Oh my god. I had
He
no idea.
improvises 12 voices. Do you imagine how hard that would
Oh,
be?
Rob Paulson's cool too.
I just like saying
Oh, he's
showbiz.
Ninja Turtles.
Sorry, Carl's not supposed to say shit. I said,
Carl Weezer.
It's
Carl.
still making everybody laugh. I love that. Hi, my name is Rob Paulson, which probably means nothing to you, unless, of course, you like cartoons. In which case...
Let's see, Yakko Warner.
Whoa!
Does that mean something to you? Hello, nurse. Or Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. That is me, too. See, watch.
Nerve. And then I know a lot of you are
Carl Weezer.
I don't care why. I just care that you do. I'm not one, but two of the Ninja Turtles. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
50% of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
This is so
in
cool.
one old guy from Detroit, Michigan. Raphael on the original show, and on the 2012 version on Nickelodeon, Donatello. So, cowabunga and turtle power. You're probably asking yourself, is that all you're going to do?
These
is ramble
people
and
are
tell
just
everybody?
Yeah.
nuts, man.
He's got a great podcast, Talking Tune.
Oh,
Really?
he's the one talking to him podcast?
Yeah, him and Jim Cummings, the guy who does Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so I asked Phil a deep question the other day. Did you ever hear the PSA of Winnie the Pooh talking to Piglet about inappropriate touching?
Oh, no.
It's a real thing. Type it. Go on YouTube, type Winnie the Pooh PSA.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. I've been looking
Good touch, bad touch?
Don't touch me there, no.
Ew, but why is it like it's real life puppetry type of stuff? It's creepy. So this is obviously an audio podcast, and there's a lot of visuals here, but there's a lot of it's mostly audio driven. So just
Scroll
enjoy.
down.
And if you want to
got a
see more,
cartoon.
it'll be on YouTube.
It's got a cartoon facade.
Go
It's
about
inside the
halfway
building.
through.
About halfway through here.
Yeah, about right there. Watch
Now,
this.
this time, I'm talking about tricks that bad people use to get you not to tell when they do something wrong to you, like touching you in a not okay way.
perplexed.
No, man.
This is
I remember this.
so cringy.
Always tell your parents or someone you trust
I
when someone
agree
tries to
with the
touch your
message.
private parts.
I agree, but I don't want to hear Winnie the Pooh talk about not touching my dick.
Do you know what? Nikki, our sister, gave that important talk to our nephew Joey, but she forgot doctor. Yeah, and went to the doctor, and he was upset. Poor kid. He did not know. He's like, no, mommy, no, mommy, no. And she's like, no, doctor's okay, doctor's okay, doctor's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, doctor's okay. And it just took a lot of effort to drill that into him.
Yeah.
Oh,
She had the serious talk about it and everything, and forgot doctor. Whoops-a-daisies.
Forgot doctor.
Lesson learned. Yeah,
but in
man.
the early thing, it's like, Piglet, you should never let anyone touch you where you go to the bathroom. Like, it's like really.
Oh my God, I don't want to. That's like
you're never to
That was
blame.
like 45 minutes. You watched the whole thing?
I remember watching it when I was little.
You watched the whole 45-minute thing about it, touching themselves. How about the episode, like when you're talking about like people shoehorning things in to be a PSA?
I got another one.
You showed me the. You showed
fucking
me the
different strokes
different
one.
strokes.
Do you ever see that one?
Oh, yeah.
The fucking bike guy makes them take off their shirts, and fucking Dudley with his little Hershey Kiss
He
nipples
showed
sitting
his
there on his
pictures,
couch.
pictures of him naked or something like that.
Oh my God! He's like, no, let's play. I just said Hershey Kiss nipples. He
Hershey
said,
Kiss nipples.
he said, let's play Poseidon or something, and he's like,
in the tub.
he's
yeah.
like, take off, and then Arnold's like, I'm not doing this shit. Fuck you. Like he's out, and then
Fuck you.
And Dudley's like, yo, man, shut the fuck up. He's got all this candy. Like, dude, you need to like pull it, stick it out for me. And then the bike driver or the bike store owner was like, that's fine. Let Arnold go if he wants to, or let Dudley go if he wants to. You could stay here with me.
Yikes.
It was like, holy shit. I remember another episode of Different Strokes. While we're on that subject, that used to come on every day at like 7 o'clock when I watched Poppy. There was an episode where Uncle, what was the uncle's name in Different Strokes?
I don't remember.
Whatever his name was. He wanted to spank Arnold, but he couldn't. So they had to call one of Arnold's like distant uncles to come and hit him. Because he wasn't related to him, so he shouldn't be touching him.
Interesting.
It was like, holy fuck, they're abusing
a
the
lot
kid.
of life lessons.
It's really
Yeah, but it's also like, okay, only my family can beat the shit out of me. Why is this okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a lot of shoehorn things. There was like the Brady Bunch did a lot of shit like that. And it really was a movement in the late 60s, early 70s, all the way up to the 80s. There was an episode of, remember All in the Family with Archie Bunker? There was episodes, there was like racially...
Oh, that was a big one for a race, though, and that was a big.
First-
Lauren, what's his name? No, Lear. Norman Lear was really big on
There was
holding
an
up a mirror to
episode-
society, like about.
There was an episode
cultural
where
significances.
Archie Bunker kissed Sammy Davis Jr. And that broke two barriers. It was the first time men kissed on television, and it was the first time a white person kissed a black person on television. But the topic, the subject matter was so shoehorned, it just didn't.
It didn't hit the mark the way it should have.
Like Archie came home one time and somebody painted a swastika on his door, and the whole
I hate when that
episode,
happens.
the whole episode is
you
about.
lost after Indiana Jones punched you in the face.
I know.
Did you know Ben Schwartz is Sonic in the new movie? Because I didn't know that.
Dude, fucking
No.
Indiana Jones is like booby traps, Incan Mayan treasure, Nazis. That movie's wild, by the way. That's a fucking crazy movie.
I was
to
looking.
watch
There's a
when you're
couple that was just like, wait, really? Like I didn't know that John Ralphio was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, a lot
like
of-
that's
Really?
crazy. Yeah, I
Like
didn't
with
know.
the game on the line, Sonic! But staring him down from the pitcher's mound is the most fearsome southpaw
Like, that
in
was a
Green
weird one I
Hills,
didn't know.
Also Sonic.
How about that? This one.
Calvin and I have some business things.
Felix Fish Owner and Bob's Burgers. I didn't know that was Zach Galifianakis.
That's wild.
should grow a beard.
You know I can't!
Wallace Shawn's done a ton of shit.
Oh yeah,
Wallace Shawn too. Oh yeah, the
Don Rickles, Mr. Potato Head.
What does a space ranger
Hockey puck.
actually do? We're supposed to help our people, starting with our stockholders, Bob.
yeah,
Incredible.
that's a good one too.
You can look at his face and tell that that's his voice.
Yeah. Inconceivable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish
Yeah,
my
yeah.
throat didn't hurt.
Who's helping them out, huh? Finish me off. My one regret is that I won't be able to do away with that red-headed
Bertram.
woman.
Yeah, Bertram and Family Guy.
This is Principal Mazer. We're with
Yeah, that's a good one too, man. So I'm looking forward to watching all of these specials and stuff like that on TV again. Are there any live action, not cartoon ones that you watch that are Christmassy kind of? Like for example, now that I've watched The Office, there's a couple Office episodes that I know I'm gonna love watching because they're holiday related. Like,
Yeah.
like when he gets Ryan the iPod, and he starts giving it around. They also and he doesn't want the oven mitts or whatever they wear, the mittens from Phyllis.
Yeah.
Poor
That's funny.
Phyllis.
I'm ready.
So Phil, when we were talking about voiceover actors and things like that today, Phil thought it would be a good idea to bring one of his famous scripts back into the show here, and we're going to try to come up with voices, and we're going to read it, do a little bit of scene setting, stuff like that. Just have a little bit of Who's Line-ish fun with it. Did you want to open it up a little bit? Tell us what we got here.
The spirit of it is basically with the voice actors. I've come to notice that a lot of people have sold their voice rights off to different companies like Disney with like Mark Hamill, James Earl Jones. Darth
Yeah,
Vader.
that's nuts. And he's not even around anymore, and they have his voice. They can do whatever they want with it with AI, probably.
From the grave.
That's crazy.
And with that, the SAG-AFTRA corporation, or whatever the hell they are.
The union, the actors union,
Yeah, the SAG-AFTRA strike. That's right.
Yeah,
last
they
summer.
just approved the sale of, if they want to, selling your voice to these companies for AI. So
They're
I thought
allowing the actors and actresses to do
now,
that.
To me, that's scary
Wow.
because you don't know the potential of it. You could be signing your voice away for $1 million and it makes billions.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
But- so
and,
in
and
this-
it's not your billions to
No.
have
Like
at all.
Vincent, you want to know a classic story about that? Vincent Price, the guy that laughed during the Thriller thing, he didn't think Thriller was going to make a lot of money, so he took $1,000 or $20,000 pay of it.
Wow!
Instead of a like 2% royalty or something,
yeah.
he would have made. I think it was like $15 million or something.
If he did
That's
the royalty, if he did the
insane.
percentage
yeah.
instead,
and his kids
Insane.
would still be earning it because Thriller is on like a national list of
Yeah, for
like top
Halloween.
listened songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right
It's
on.
like always take the annuity. Always take it. Always.
Always. It's
That
like
lump sum is meant to fucking scare you off.
What's the Michael Jordan shoe?
Oh, yeah.
The
Air
Jordans.
Jordans?
The Jordans took a whatever percentage of the sales.
Yep.
Oh, that's
of the
good.
shoes from Nike. That's a good movie.
That's-
Anyways,
oh
It's
yeah,
a
I have to see
great
that movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
Air, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Air.
Maybe. It's Jason Bateman, all that
From,
jazz.
from a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, I think 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
this one here we have it's a
Yeah, so in the spirit of AI, we had AI create a script.
There we go.
and AI is one of the characters in the script, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So this setting here, do you want to read the notes as well as we go through?
Setting.
Yeah, so basically we're in a writer's room.
Have a thing for this.
Nice, here we go.
Yeah.
Now we're in a writer's room.
Yeah.
We're writing the show Don't Feed the Pandas, a quirky over-the-top show about zoologists who run a wildlife sanctuary but keep getting caught up in wacky adventures. Characters. Casey, show's
Okay.
lead writer. Bit pretentious, but tries to keep things positive.
So I have to keep that in
will
I'm
be
trying to come
Tyler.
up with the voice
Yeah.
for Casey.
The
So-
new writer is full of ideas but easily offended. Jess, that's me. I might just use my own voice. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You do have a good voice.
Simon, the AI overlord, disguised as a writer who lends a hand. In quotation
Maybe I'll
marks.
be the German.
He drips in sarcasm.
Drips in sarcasm.
Loves the,
That's Russian.
Loves the press buttons.
I love to press the buttons.
And has an obsession with Friends,
Me too,
especially the
Joey.
episode "The One with the Cop."
You like
love
Friends?
this.
You
Love
watch TV
that
show
one.
Friends.
That Friends is the best.
Okay.
I love
Scene
this.
Opens.
I'm gonna be. This is how I'm going to be Simon. Okay.
Do it.
You like that? It makes me so pissed off to not be like this.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Here we go.
I said scene opens. Oh, fudge. This is why I should never be the narrator.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scene opens.
You're like looking at me. I'm like, what?
And this is your material.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's okay. Scene opens. Casey and Jess are brainstorming ideas at a cluttered desk, pencils in hand. Simon lounges nearby, leaning back in his chair with an ever-present smirk.
All right, so I'm thinking we open with a flashback. Okay, so the panda's a secret agent and...
Oh, a flashback, stunning. But did you know what didn't need a flashback? The one with the cop. Friendly reminder, nailed it with all these cheap tricks.
Flashbacks can work if done right, Simon. I'm pretty sure it was your idea last week.
When I suggested, it is innovation. When you suggested, it's like your bargain bin knockoff pierogies, like the one with the cop.
Fine. Let's skip the flashback and go for an alternate universe. Where
an alternate universe, bravo, Casey. Really going for broke here. But friends, they didn't need any what-if nonsense. They did it all with couches and a dash of Rose's external dread, the one with the cup now. That was genius.
Simon, do you have anything helpful to add? Or are you just gonna are you here to just turn every idea into an idea of Friends?
I could rewrite the entire episode, the season in my sleep, while you two are fumbling around like Ross looking for the couch delivery. Especially, with purpose.
This is no one's asking for a Friends critique every 5 seconds. This is a writer's room, not your own Friends obsessed therapy session.
Therapy, honey, if anything, I'm here to provide therapy to you and your wounded creativity. And I'm just using Friends episode 1 with the cop as my beacon.
Okay, fine. How about this? The panda's got a secret mission.
Secret mission, Seriously, the one with the cop had a mission. Ross was out of a couch. That was the character-driven story. Meanwhile, you're out of here dangling pandas from a cliff edge like Michael Jackson did with his children.
Simon, can you please stop at the Friends thing already? It's like you're not even here to help. Why are you so obsessed with that one episode?
Why wouldn't I be? That episode is a narrative masterpiece. The humor, the stakes, the existential sofa.
But it isn't even one of the top Friends episodes. I mean, the one with the prom video, the one where everyone finds out, are way more popular. What's your deal with the one with the cop?
It's we've gone over this before, Jess. It is about the pivot, okay?
Wait, pivot? Are you stuck on Friends because you're just some weird AI that's programmed to obsess over that one word?
Please! Do not make me say it again. It's called precision. Friends is optimized. Unlike the random hodgepodge you call ideas.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Simon's whole AI personality is literally just a Friends algorithm with an ego?
Like a budget Ross Geller.
No! I'm not some budget Ross! I'm an architect of the story. Your narrative lifeline. I just happen to have an appreciation for Friends. Structural perfection. Specifically, the pivot. It's practically Shakespeare.
I think our AI overlord is glitching over couches.
I do not glitch. As Friends taught us, when in doubt, you have to pivot.
So we're stuck in a glitchy, Friends-obsessed AI overlord. We'll probably crash next time we mention the one with the prom video.
Looks like we found the one plot twist you didn't see coming, huh, Simon?
The one with the cop, Casey and Jess, now amused, exchanges a glance. I shouldn't have read that. Sorry.
I think you're on the last line.
I'm in control here. Don't get cocky.
Don't get penisy.
I like that one. Russian people, I work with two Russian guys. They always sound like they're talking backwards. Like Vitaly, like they're rewinding themselves.
Like they're rewinding themselves.
The cadence. Or
one of them, it's so funny. One of them has a low. So I do impressions of everybody I work with. I got my boss Frank. He has a lot of dogs. He does it. He's a good guy. Just has a little tough understanding everybody in their own personal situation. But then the guys that are the Russian guys that are machinists, these two genius guys, they're the smartest guys. One talks very low like this. He's very very calm and quiet and, like very, very reserved, very smart. But then the other guy who's very confident and tall, he's like 6'5", who talks like very loud, like, what are you doing over there with this machine? Like very... They're from the same part of Moldova, but they're just very different with their voices. They're just it's really cool, and I feel like I can do Russian better because I'm around those guys all day.
That makes sense.
I
just do a lot of like cartoons that I've seen on TV. That's mostly what I do.
Then there's
stuff like that.
There's a guy next to me, Ralph. He's a Puerto Rican guy, super nice guy, but he's got all this like crazy energy, man. When I was in high school, my name was Coffee.
Like, my name was Coffee.
That's what they called him. Yeah, he's so fucking awesome. Like everybody I work with is really, really cool. But there's so much difference in each person. There's 30 guys there, and they all have their own dialect.
Sure,
like how they talk,
obviously,
their own mannerisms. Obviously, people are different.
And it's crazy that we're all built with the same muscles. It's just we're trained.
That's the fun. The air and the size.
It's the shape of the nasal passage and the cranium and this and that. That all function. That all contributes to the voice. Like Just see what was it? AI or 3D printed the remnants of like of an Egyptian skull or something like that, and they played a sound through it so you could hear the voice.
Whoa.
And it was just like a. but it was like you heard, like, I guess I just heard the voice of what this guy would have sounded like. It was pretty crazy.
Or whatever, yeah,
it was something like that.
There's a guy at my work who has a higher pitched voice, but I swear he's older, and we joke around with each other. But I think he invented the Philly accent. I don't know what kind of wrench you need. If you need another kind of wrench, you go get your own.
Almost Fallout Boy.
Super, like
little Fallout Boy.
Very low, and then like. It's just cool. I love the people. That's good. I love that.
Yeah. Must have Arnold's grandpa.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Arnold, sing with me.
That's good. That's really good.
You beautiful doll, you great.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Patrick.
I like
That one's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
And Patrick himself is really good, SpongeBob. That's
good. That's good. You could do Patrick easy, like very easy.
Goo Lagoon.
That's
a stinky mud puddle to you and me.
I have a character
That's just
named
you as a kid just talking to yourself.
Right now. Yeah. That's, except I'm doing it now.
I have
Filbert.
That's a good one. Yeah,
That's all I
Filbert's
got.
good.
I don't have any guys right now.
I make up characters too. I have a character. His name is Keith, and he is an African American young man with a nasal problem. So you better not come over there by my house. My grandma got me that bike. If you fucking crash my bike, I gotta go 15 yards to get a new one.
and he's stuffy nose.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Are you spunky sometimes?
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Spunky.
You're way better at this shit than I am.
Do the Mark Hamill Batman from the 1990s episode, but see if it still hurts. Hello, bats. Nope, it still hurts. It's fucking that killed. That killed.
You're getting over a cold, so you get the. You get to do a crow, the or sheep.
Tyler does a good
like the.
Do your cow.
Oh, it's. Oh
no! What happened to it?
I shouldn't have
have
done
to work on that one.
No, I like. It's fun to do in the car.
Hey there, muscly arms.
Yeah,
That's great.
I
had a list.
full of popsicles.
You guys. I feel like you guys have like a
Oh,
revolving.
Mr.
Joey's on a vacation far away. He doesn't want to talk it over.
I was working on. Who was I working on? Severus.
One too. What's his name? Patrick Warburton. He's a good voice actor.
That is a
too.
great voice
I love
actor.
him.
I was trying to work on Snape because we've been watching a lot of Harry Potter, and I've been working on Trump, obviously, Borat. But one of my favorites, which is kind of hard to get into because I haven't watched that much, but Mr. Douglas, $5.
Mr. Douglas.
Mr. Douglas. Yeah, I love
Mr.
that.
Haney from the Green Acres is good.
Mr. Douglas, $5. Oliver. That's
Tina Belcher I used to do to it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's really good. Somebody help me. Very good. You when your
Mickey,
voice could go
Goofy,
lower, you were
Herbert
good
the
at.
Pervert, SpongeBob narrator, Mr. Mackey, okay, kids, okay, okay, kids.
That's a good one.
You did
Diversity of Asian people, kids. We're learning today about the dookie in the toilet or whatever the fuck.
You have the same makeup of Mr. Mackey, like
Of
the
what?
size head, is
The big size head and the little body.
Oh, I thought
tiny
you were saying,
lollipop
like,
neck.
different structure.
Brian. That's always when I used to.
He's always had a cartoonish
you're
hue
good
to
with
him.
You're good with Robin Williams.
Yeah, I
stuff.
like. Yeah, it's hard to just jump into it. That's what I admire about what he can do because he can just jump in. If I do Mrs. Doubtfire, I kind of have to like get into it a little bit and back myself out and then back in a little bit, kind of like how it was the summer after the Civil War. I was getting more dick than a hot dog stand.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my
God. But you know, I was telling Phil I used to call the Love You Hate line for Preston and Steve, but I would call it on restricted, and I would leave messages as Mrs. Doubtfire all the time. I would, hello Philadelphia, this is you for Janaya Doubtfire. I want you all to tune in, my little nose miners, to Preston and Steve at 6 to 10 in the morning. The little Marissa who's doing her work, and Preston with his big beautiful feet.
Beautiful feet. Oh yeah,
like
the beautiful, the foot model thing. That's
Casey, who doesn't understand why there's no mint lollipops. Nicholas visiting all the parks. You're wonderful, beautiful Kathy. Like I would just like ramble on like a current funny thing they were talking about.
Yeah, I have to work on my Simpsons ones now that I'm watching the Simpsons.
I used to do so many Simpsons ones. I haven't
do Barney.
stayed with
Sometimes
it.
it was like, "Hey Homer, your baby's on the roof again."
Yeah. That's good.
Or whatever.
I used to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just do them and then I get entertainment from it from myself and then I drop it and I forget all about it. Like I need an actual list and I started the list for this episode for this reason, but that's all I got so far. But I know there's more.
I think your issue is that you're so good at it you don't hone it because you don't have to, so then you forget what you can actually do.
It's all for fun. I don't really do it like to do anything with it. Though I really should start doing that, like because I probably could.
You probably could. I have to shape things. Like I really want to get a good Trump impression down because not to do it here, but just like I want to say dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to say
dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats, SpongeBob.
It's almost Keanu Reeves in there.
Yeah, that was very
Keanu Reeves.
Almost John Wick a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I did Joe Rogan. You know.
Yeah, I have to hear that episode. You know, that one. I'm sure it went great in the future. But
we
that's
are in the future. It was 2 weeks ago.
I mean, as of recording. Oh wow! Wait a minute. What happened?
You didn't listen to my podcast. You didn't hear me on Joe Rogan. There was a lot of things we did.
Okay, kids, that's episode of this podcast. I think that was good. That was a horrible way to end the show. I just did. I'm sorry. But that was Full Slice Podcast. We had a lot of fun. It's a Christmas season.
Wait, what? To do your impression?
Yeah, I just did my podcast, kids. That's stupid. So we're going to do one more show probably before the holidays, and then you might not hear from us for a little bit. You know, holidays, people are traveling, this and that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But for now...
Maybe we'll get Deborah to get the kids out of the shower so they're here on time.
Ray Romano. Forgot about him.
Yeah,
Jon Stewart.
Yep.
Jon Stewart just scribbling on papers constantly. Jon Stewart, here's what I'm talking about tonight. Like, all right, so that's the show for today.
All right, guys, if you have any good impressions, why don't you send us a video of you doing something?
Yeah, bye.
Bye.